Hey, you guys, had to start back in recording again. So, like I was saying about one of the young ladies that is in my school, she wrote a poem and she was talking about just feeling like they don't have a future because we're killing our own future. Like um, she was talking about littering and the ozone layer and just different things, like feeling like kids aren't gonna know what animals we had now because everything's becoming extinct and stuff. But it just touched my heart because I asked, I'm like, is this stuff that you think about? Like they don't set goals, or they come to school because their parents tell them they have to go to school, but a lot of them aren't setting goals because they feel like they don't even have a future. So if we want to be an example to our children, to our next future, to the next generation, we have to start being that example and start setting goals for ourselves. Something that they can see that we're doing, something that we can leave behind, a legacy, an inheritance for our children. The one thing I really love about being on YouTube and making myself do this is just and is a accountability that I'm always on here to share and encourage you. And even as I encourage you, I encourage myself to keep going for it, to keep pushing for the goals, keep pushing for my passions. I have friends and mentors and people that I talk to and tell them about the Love Factor. Um, and they keep encouraging me, like, you got this, keep going for it, keep going for the goal, like, don't give up. It's people out here who really needs it, like, just the different things that I just envision and I just really want for myself and for my children, the books that I want to do, the conferences that I want to do, banquets and fundraisers and just different things. Like, I keep putting those stuff before me because it's something that I'm gonna get done. My kids will see, that mommy wasn't just worried about being on welfare, and I don't talk about it lightly because when I needed it, I had it. But I'm pushing myself to be greater because I don't want my kids to have to deal with that. That's generational curses that I'm breaking. So I set goals to just be able to make sure that my children do have a future, and that that they know that mommy and daddy is going to do what they have to do to take care of them. And so I'm an example for my girls, just like my husband is an example for my son, but I'm an example for him too. And he's an example for them. So we just have to keep going out there and pushing, and just not letting setbacks stop us. The fear of, no, the fear of rejection, the fear of how people will look at us and what will they say when they see us. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna receive the Love Factor. But for those who will, it's out there for you. Those who will receive the benefits of the Love Factor, you have to be open to receive this stuff. So my goal is to get the Love Factor out there everywhere and to, like I said, get families back together. Restore the structure of family, to restore people back to Christ, to God, back to church and just stuff like that. Like, that's what we're here for, to restore love back to its rightful place. And we have to help one another. So as I set goals, I'll be on here to be transparent in what I'm going through, the struggles that I've dealt with reaching goals. I know one of them is, I think a lot of people deal with procrastination, waiting too long to do something, or waiting to the last minute to do something, to take care of something. I know that's something that I really deal with that's bad, but I'm pushing past that. And I really think procrastination comes as a tool. Like, it just is something I deal with I think out of fear, because if it's something that I really want to do, I don't procrastinate. You know, I mean, well, if it's not, see what I'll say, if it's not scary, if it doesn't scare me, something that I know that I can do, that probably because I've done it before or something, then it doesn't scare me as much. And so I'm just like, I'll go and I'll do it and I'll get it done. But I think I use procrastination as a crutch because, like, I can say, well, I didn't do it, and because out of fear that that it flopped or it didn't work out, or just rejection, the fear of rejection and stuff. So if I procrastinate for a long time and then it's past time to get it done, then I can like lie to myself and was like, well, it wasn't meant to be or whatever. However, I just said 2020 is gonna be my year to flourish. Like, it's just gonna be that deal. Like, the year is mine to move in. And so that's what I want for everybody. So, like, like I said, like, comment, what are some goals that you want to do this year? What are some stuff that you have moved in fear that has kept you from doing what you want to do, or your dreams and stuff like that? So don't forget, you guys, you are factored in. I love you, and so does God. Peace out.